Welcome to part 3 of the KSC Smart Inventory Management System. Today we're going to discuss how to deplete inventory. So let's log in and let's get started. All right, to deplete inventory, you need to create a work order. The work orders are the mechanisms to deplete inventory. But in order to create a work order, you need a customer, right? Because here you type in the customer name and it'll find a customer that you're going to be providing a service or selling goods to. In order to add a customer, if you don't have any customers, you have to go to customers and create a new customer. So we're gonna create a new customer. His phone number is gonna be a nice fake number. Notes, we don't need anything here, so we're just gonna create the customer. And here it is, number 4, Peter auto repair. We got it. So now we can use Peter auto repair to create a work order. So let's go to work orders. And we're gonna create a new work order. So who are we gonna send this to? Peter. So here's Peter. The due date is just a tracking date. It's not really used for anything. Descriptions and notes are fields that you can use to say something about this work order. And to find items to add to the work order, we just type sample item. Okay, so we're going to use this sample item 1. And it's already selecting the default location. I only have it available at this location. I have 15 units. So we're going to use, let's say, to test 20 units. Notes, I don't need to put any notes. And at this point, if I want to create a work order, the system should complain. And it does. It's telling me that there's not enough inventory, but it does let me create the work order. Okay, so this is just a warning, and this is something that now you know about it, and you can address it later by either ordering more items or amend the quantity to make it equal or below what you have available in stock. So we're gonna make it 15, and if I save it, it should not complain anymore. Okay, so we're gonna keep adding items. Let's add another item. Let's do 001. Let's pick something different. Let's something from here, and again at the Main Street location in Fort Lauderdale, I have 20 units. So we're going to select 10. And so on. You know, let's just add one more just to have 009. This one here, 14 each at the same Main Street location. On this account, I only have one location, but the system does support many locations. So at this point, we can update the work order. Complaining because we didn't enter a quantity, so let's just do 3. Update work order. So now our work order has been generated, so it's work order number 4. We go back to work orders, and it's right here. It's this work order. Now this work order is selected, is set as a draft because we have not completed it yet. So this, if we look at the inventory, like for example, this one, let me create a copy, duplicate this tab. If we go to the inventory items and we look for this item, no items found. Oh, but that's the work order number. So I'm looking for the wrong thing. So let's pick this item, right? So we have a quantity of 15 that should be allocated. And if we go to here, look for this, here it is. So we have this item. We have 15 on hand. We have 0 on order. We have 5,000 units allocated for a big project. So this is probably a bad example because I've been playing with this. So let's pick another one. Let's take on the last one, so you can see what we're doing. So we're gonna look for this. And okay, so this is 9. We got 14 on hand with 3 allocated. So here we have 3 allocated. And if we edit the page and we look at the menu here, it tells us that we have 14 on hand, right? So now we don't have to do anything. We just cancel this work order. And at this point, if we want, we can, let me go back here. We can complete this work order and we're gonna deplete the inventory. So let me keep this here and let me open my inventory items. Let's just use this one as an example, the SKU009. So let's copy this tab, duplicate. All right. So we're going to, so this is what was before, 14 on hand with 3 allocated, and we're going to refresh the next one after I deplete the work order. So now I'm going to complete the work order and we're going to deplete the inventory. You want to complete the work order? Yes. So now the inventory has been depleted. If we looked at the SKU009, before we had 14 on hand and 3 allocated. And if we go to this tab and we refresh, we now have 11 on hand and 0 allocated. So this is how we deplete the inventory. On the next video, I'm going to cover how to replenish the inventory. So that's it for now. Thank you.